Okay. Oh, wait, what happened to my camera? Uh-oh. Hold on. Hello, everyone. Are we live? Do we see anyone here? Okay. I would like to know what's going on with my screen. Hold on. Oh my gosh, this was just fine a minute ago. Okay. Are we gonna go sideways? There we go. Okay. Now that problem's squared away. Hello, everyone. Welcome. All right. Welcome. Hold on, let me get the chat. Just so you know, I might drop things. During this live stream. Okay, let me see if I can get people's comments up on my screen. On my other phone. Let's do this. Okay, where's my stream? Welcome. Okay, beautiful. Okay, I see everyone. Hello, friends and fam. We got who we have here. We got Mike Vollmer, we got Rob, we got Black Hat, Silver Days, Mike Vollmer, DJ Brian, Believe, hello. Rob C, good morning, or good afternoon now. Rudy Poo, I think that is. Hello. Bulldog, hello. All right. Beautiful. Oh, we got the Irish G in the chat. David Bowles, we got True. Hello, everyone. You guys have been requesting a cookie live for quite a while, and so I'm doing it. So let's do this thing. Okay. All right. Beautiful. I think there was someone else that popped in the chat, but I can't see. All right. You'll do a drop count for me? All right. That sounds great. All right. Let me get my mixer out. Okay. We got the mixer, fam. Are we hearing everything good? Can I get a sound check, please? Or is the mic too loud? Also, it might get loud when I turn this on, so I might have to move the mic somewhere else or just unplug it. So please let me know how it is. We like the cookie experiment. So do I. Please give me a sound check, pretty please. Sound check. Boop, boop, boop. Sound check. All right, beautiful. Let's get this plugged in. Perfect. Audio, video sounds good? Perfect. All right. I do ask, though, that you guys like and subscribe and share for all the people that always want to see the cookie lives and they miss them. Or just because I haven't done it in a while, too. So just so you guys know, hands are clean. I'll probably wash my hands like a million times throughout this. I have everything laid out. I try to get everything like as much like, you know, out in the open so you guys can have visuals of my products here. So let's get after it. You got a mod at Sin City? Oh no, wait. They go live in like 20 minutes, right? Or are they live right now? Okay. All right, let's get this going. So this is gonna be the bowl for like the butter and everything like that. So we're gonna set it aside for a moment. We're gonna set it aside. Okay. The counters are clean too. I just cleaned everything. Okay, just cleaned everything. All right, let's do this. I always go, because I am so clumsy, I always like under my bowl where I have like, you know, the flour and everything that's going to go in here, and the other bowl where I'm actually mixing all the ingredients, I have paper towels laid out because it saves me a lot of cleaning after, because the flour does go everywhere. Okay, let's do this. Let's get it started. All right, perfect. Let's get this unhooked from here. I kind of don't like these cups. I think I'm gonna get new ones because I really just dislike them. Like I don't like how like I can't easily just undo this like little key ring. I feel like it's also gonna ruin my nails, guys, and you guys know that, like, you know, the nails are priority. They moved up to 130. Oh shoot. What's wrong with my name? Is it my name that's the problem? Let me know. Like I said, I haven't done this in a long time, and also I know like the lighting isn't like amazing right now, so just bear with me, man. I don't have a tripod that could hold up my ring light that I'm able to move without messing up my whole Daily Zest setup. But I think the lighting in here is pretty decent, so I hope you guys agree. Anyway, we are going to start off. We're gonna get our flour. I always press up against the cup with the end of the bag, so that way, like, you know, it's packed in there. I think we're gonna do just over 2 1/4 cups, maybe about 2 1/2. Just depends how I feel that day. Also, I know I briefly discussed it this morning. We're gonna have our Toll House semi-sweet chocolate chips, okay? So if you guys have any of these ingredients in your house, then you can just follow along and bake with me. Bake along with. Where should I put my little chocolate chips? I don't want them to get too hot. So we're gonna put it there. Alright, so we got our cup. Was that 1 cup or 2? See, I can't bake. I always get distracted. Yeah, this is 1 cup. Alright, let's do the next. Looks okay to you? Alright, as long as you say that, Mr. Rob. Oh, we got Crypto Princess. Hello. Why does this look like so much? But it's really not. I think it's the bowl that makes it a little exaggerated. All right. Cookies, nice. Yeah, we're cookieing right now. I'm going to say we'll go with the 1/4 cup, and then I'll add a little bit more. These things are so loud. Okay. Yeah, I gotta take off this ring. It's honestly like just getting in the way, but whatever. It's okay. I had to get these. These were like a last minute purchase for me the last time I baked cookies because I was like in the move and everything, and I was like, okay, I need some quick cups, so I got these from Publix. Is that instant cookie flour? No, this is just regular. All right, so by the way, guys, I did a 1/4 cup, and then now I'm doing like half a 1/4 cup. It just makes me feel better, so that's what we're doing. This is just regular flour. I'll show it to you right now. Very basic all-purpose flour. You've definitely seen these in the grocery store. So that's done. So we have our flour done. Now we need to do our baking soda and salt. The salt's optional, but I personally always do it. Hold on. I always cut a little hole in this because the open here thing never works. Never works. Or I'm just not strong enough. But I'm using my butter knife to get on in here. Beautiful. Perfect. Where's my little spoons? Where are my little spoons? Oh, I covered them. Okay, so let's do half a teaspoon. I think it's a full teaspoon. We're going to do a full teaspoon of baking soda. Listen, if a woman doesn't like put up their hair, or anyone with long hair, because not just women have long hair, obviously, but if you have long hair and you're not putting your hair up while you're cooking, I don't know, man. That's a health violation. You always gotta make sure you have your hair up when you cook. Okay. Teaspoon of baking soda. That's done. I'll put this in a Ziploc after. Let's do half a teaspoon of salt. Throw that in there. Make sure you guys are very light with it because the salt can end up coming out quick. Okay, beautiful. That's done. Put the salt to the side. Actually, I'll just put it away. Always try, if you could, to clean while you cook. Best advice that's ever been given to me. All right, putting that to the side. Let's get the fun one going. We're gonna have in here our regular sugar, our brown sugar, our butter, our eggs. Basically, everything is gonna go into this bowl. But first, we're going to start off with the sugars. I always do the granulated sugar first. I always use the classic Domino sugar. Are we good in the chat? All right, cool. Please make sure you smash the like and share this, please. I know that a lot of you guys had started following this journey in the past like year and a half or so you've never seen a baking live. It's been a minute, but it was time. So if you guys are watching this live on any platform, I do encourage you to share it. It would help the stream, because I usually don't go live at this time, and so people need to know. You know what? I'm gonna see if I have different cups. This I can't do. This I can't. Okay, well, I'm missing a few cups, but it's fine. Okay, so I was gonna see if I had the full set of this, but a bunch of them got lost in the move somehow, so I don't have all of these anymore. Hans Man is here for the cookies. Why, thank you for joining us. I appreciate it. Let's get after it, please. All right. Are these good? You know, guys, I'm really debating if I should open it. And eat one. Do you guys ever do that? I feel like I need to. But you know what? I'm not going to do it. I'm going to be so good about it. I'm going to be patient. Okay. Hello, Julie. Julie, how are you today? How are you doing? All the love for Julie. We love Julie in the chat. Okay, we got 3/4 of this sugar, the regular sugar, the basic sugar. Now we're going to go and get 3/4 of the other one. Hello, Mama Shadow. Haven's like, I'm making cookies with you. You're just behind. It's okay. It's okay. You know, baking's like everything's about taking your time. You know what I mean? Take your time. Don't stress about it, man. Don't stress about it. Okay. Now, always make sure to tie up your brown sugar and then put it in the Ziploc, so that way there's nowhere for it to breathe. Okay? Then it becomes like a rock, and you don't want that. So, anyways, I've learned that the hard way multiple times. All right. Wait, that wasn't Julie? Hold on, I thought that was Julie. Oh, there she is. You guys make me think I'm crazy. I'm not crazy. Julie's in the chat. I see her. Okay. Now 3/4 of brown sugar. I'm trying to make these so quiet. Yo, Brian. Brian, I saw that comment. Let's be chill. Anyway, guys, we have Bitcoin. How do you guys feel about that? Are we bullish today? Are we bearish? I'm bullish because I'm baking cookies. And I can't wait to get them out later. It's going to be so good, so fun. Let's do it. Can we use air fryers to make cookies? Yeah, actually, you could. I tried, I think a year ago or something with my old air fryer before I moved. I put a cookie in there and it came out fine. I mean, I just, the air fryer is just not, it's going to take way too long if I'm putting in 3-4 cookies at a time when I'm throwing in a tray of 12 at a time, right? So it's yeah, it's just, if you're making a small batch, because what you could do is you can make the dough, right? Then get enough just to put in the air fryer, and then once that's done, you could put the rest of your dough, put it in a little container or whatever, and throw it in the freezer. So then and you could break them up into little, I guess, prefix cookies with just the dough, break them up, throw it in a Ziploc, and then what you do from there is every time you want a cookie, you just throw it in the air fryer. But because I'm making such a big batch, it just wouldn't be worth it. You know what I mean? So We just got to be like reasonable out here. Okay. But definitely I have tried it. It does work. There on most air fryers there is a baking setting that you could use and just set the temperature, and then you throw the cookie in there, the timer, all that good jazz. So that's what I got for you. We're gonna use 2 sticks of butter. I personally use salted. You can feel however you want about that, but it's always come out good. So yeah, I like the salted butter better. So 2 sticks of that. I think 2 sticks is 1 cup. All right. First time you heard what? Yeah, the butter I always like to have like room temp to where it's like almost almost squishy. You know what I mean? Because if you're gonna have the butter cold and throw it in there, it's just not gonna really blend right off the bat, and everything's gonna go everywhere. So, oh look who it is! It's No. Look who it is. How much sugar? I did 3/4 of the granulated, like the white sugar, and 3/4 of 3/4 cup of the brown sugar. And I always buy light brown sugar. I think I've used maybe the dark brown sugar once, but I don't know if it made that much of a difference. I don't really remember. But I guess since I didn't repeat that pattern, it probably wasn't to my liking at the time. But it was a real long time ago. All right, let's see. Try not to leave any butter behind, friends. Try not to leave any butter behind. All right. But yeah, guys, I love cooking. I like baking. I love all of it. And I can't wait to give these away later. It's going to be so fun. Okay. Boop. Next little bar here. The Gemini Bitcoin card, I heard is really good, guys. I heard the Gemini card is really good. We are friends with Team Gemini on this channel. Oh, shoot! Mr. Yee made a comeback to the stream. Thank you for the super chat. I think I can heart it from here. Ooh. Thank you, Mike. Oh, shoot. No, what are we baking? We are baking chalky chip cookies. That's what we're baking. That's what we're baking. The chat is here. So if you guys think I'm crazy, I'm just staring at the wall. The chat's there. So there you go. But yeah, we really love baking cookies. I know Mike used to love those live streams as well. So Mr. D has returned to drop some love for that. So let's do it. Actually, fun fact, Mr. Yee over here who threw us that super chat has actually tried the cookies. Fresh cookies. He's tried them. So he could drop his opinion on them down below. Are they really good or are they just fake for the stream? Dun dun dun. But yeah, he could attest to them. At least I have a witness. Also, I think like the first meetup I ever went to in 2020, October 30th, 2020 in New Jersey. It was Bitcoin Ben's event. I brought a whole tray of cookies there too. So those people have tried my cookies. But if my events are not local, then I cannot bring the cookies. All right. Guys, can you comment your favorite cookie? Can you give me ideas? Because then maybe I'll find a recipe and bake it. Well, probably not today, but another day. Okay, beautiful. Okay, that is perfect. Let's throw this in the dishwasher. Let me rinse this butter off too. All right, beautiful. Oh, my napkin. My napkin went on the floor. Toss that. Okay, beautiful. Now let's blend this up, throw some vanilla in there, and move on. And then we're gonna throw all of our little mixture from here after we blend, of course. I'm going to remain patient, put these cups back together. Then I gotta hand wash these, I believe. I'll need to go in the dishwasher. Just putting them on the side just in case I need them again for whatever reason. Okay, let's get to blending. Also, if this is too loud, you gotta tell me right away, because then I'm gonna unplug this mic or just move it to the side. Or maybe I could clip it up here. Let me see. Oh, I guess I could. All right, so that's our backup plan. That's our backup plan. Let's do this. All right, both our sugars are in here, butter. Let's blend. One note is that you have to try to make it controlled, okay? Control the situation. Try to keep everything central in the middle of the bowl. And this is why, I'm throwing it in there. This is why, hold on, let me show you. This is why the butter has to be around room temperature and already like squishy. Because you see how it's blending together? It would not blend this fast or as smooth if the butter was too cold. No, I'm not a professional chef or baker. My voice is louder than the mixer. Okay, that's good. That's what we want. Okay, this is all nice and blended. Just so you can see, there's some in the actual mixer thing too. But this is what it should look like so far. We're gonna add vanilla right now and blend it again. Then throw 1 egg at a time in there. 1 egg blend, 1 egg blend. We'll talk about it. Okay. Centralized? Yes, we're centralized right now. We're centralizing the mixture in the bowl. Let me put this back. Okay. Guys, please smash the like and subscribe. Pretty please. When can we order cookies on the website, get them delivered to Europe? Man, I wish. I'm throwing in vanilla right now. Like, the recipe technically calls for 1 teaspoon. I always do about 1.5 teaspoons for good measure. You know, just because my heart says so, and that's just about it. And now that I'm done with all of these, let me put these away so we can clear our station here. Let's do this. Please smash the like and comment your favorite cookie, please. But seems like Bitcoin is doing all right today. Seems like it's kind of a slow day in crypto. So we're just going to keep vibing and see what happens. But at the end of the day, I believe that the summer might be a little bit slow, or Bitcoin just whiplashes us and we're like, oh my gosh, Bitcoin is taking over the world, and it goes to new highs. There's just no in between. When Doge cookies. You could say these are good cookies. All right, so the vanilla is blended. Let's throw in 1 egg. Oh, this smells so good. It's just sugar, butter, and vanilla. Like, that's it. Also, how do you say it? Vanilla or vanilla? It's vanilla. But if you say vanilla, I need to know. So 1 for vanilla, 2 for vanilla. Let me know how you say it. Uh-oh. Our little egg. Our little egg, she cracked. Too early. Oh no, my cute little egg. It's okay. We're going to clean you up. See, this is why paper towels, guys, because the egg leaked. And we're not going to have that. My little egg. R.I.P. my little egg. Wipe this up a little bit. And then disinfect this again later. Okay. Another egg. Let's do this again. Hopefully it does not leak outside the bowl this time. Beautiful. Perfect. I always try, ideally, to have my eggs room temperature. Just makes me feel that way. Never enough paper towels, for real. And I am the most clumsy person in the world, so, like, the paper towels do clean up a lot. I would have had, like, egg splatter on the counter. Now I don't because I have paper towels. Okay, egg number 1 is blended. On to egg number 2. Okay, careful. No shells. Beautiful. Let's throw this out. Perfect. Hand rinse. Try to eliminate the germs as much as possible. Never enough paper towels. Never enough. That's going to be our motto of the stream. That's going to be our theme. All right, let's blend. Okay, guys. Eggs are blended. Eggs are blended. We're going to get into the flour, baking soda, salt. Okay. Whew. Who needs arm day, right? When you're baking. When you're baking. Please smash the like, subscribe, and share. I know that this was a highly requested stream, and so I'm doing it. Okay. Now, these are our dry ingredients going in, and we're going to get this done. Also, the recipe could call for, like, probably 2 cups, but I feel at this point with inflation, this is 2 cups total. Let me see if it says on here. Just says 12 ounces. Can someone do the math on that? But I just throw the whole pack in anyway. I don't care. We like extra chocolatey cookies out here. Okay, let's go. I'm probably going to end this stream around when the first tray comes out so you guys can see the results. And then I gotta clean and stuff. So that's gonna be so entertaining. Not. So I'm gonna keep the entertaining parts for the stream and then leave the boring parts for after. Let's do it. B. Tyler says, talking about Bitcoin and cooking. Oh, mamma mia. Mamma mia. Yes, indeed. We are talking about Bitcoin and cooking, and if you have any questions, then let me know. I need the questions. Please give me questions. Let's do it. Bitcoin B-shaped pressed into a ball of dough. It's not going to turn out the way you think it is, unfortunately. It's just going to come out like one flat little cookie. So hopefully, though, I could get molds, and maybe the molds will help. It's a bake-off. Yes, it's a bake-off. We are baking with nobody else to compete with but us. We're almost done. We're like halfway through like the flour and stuff, and you guys can see like it's starting to thicken up a little bit. It smells really good. It smells so good. Okay. Okay, let's keep this going. Let's keep it going. Let's keep it going. All right. Ooh, I put a lot in there. Let's try to even that out. Okay, hold on. Let me see if I can move this closer for you guys. So that way you can see what I'm doing. Okay, this is better. All right, let's do this. Let's do this. Wow, that dough tastes really good. All right. Oh, Papa Tom is in the chat. Hello, Thomas. How are you? How are you? We're baking cookies. We're baking cookies in here. Guys, if you want to share this with someone, it would be nice. Will you share the stream? Smash a like, comment, share. Okay. All right, let's keep going. We're almost done, guys. It's almost time for chips and to throw them in the oven. take the afternoon off. I got things to do. But dry ingredients gone. Throw this in the dishwasher. Guys, it is crazy that this is the first year ever I've ever had a dishwasher. I'm so grateful. Okay. We have some rogue dough, guys. We have rogue dough. Okay, let's clean that up. My rogue dough going everywhere. Let me rinse. Okay. We are going to now add our chips in there. First, you gotta do a taste test. You can't just like eat, just throw them in there all willy nilly. These are good. Oh shoot, these are so good. I love chocolate. This is so good. So, one rule of mine as Bitcoin is, $107,391.11. I never, and I say never, or else I won't even bake them. I will never buy mini chocolate chips. I'm telling you right now, don't like it. Don't see the point. I don't. If I bite into a cookie, I want to taste the chocolate, not get little bits of chocolate taste. No, sir. Whole, regular size, semi-sweet chips. And that's it. Okay. So you guys are in front of the oven right now. I'm going to have to move you back in a minute. So that way we can get in the oven and such. So, I do a little bit of chips at a time. So that way they blend evenly. So I put about half the package in there. Yes, I'm using the whole package. We're chocolatey. Let's blend. Let's put more. The rest of the pack. We're good. I'm stealing a few. Let's blend. Had to stop it from flying. All right. We should be pretty blended. I always try to let these spin out the dough instead of me having to like forcibly do it. But sometimes it doesn't always work out, so we got to use our spoons. And we're going to start putting the cookies on the tray now, making them into cookies. And yeah, the mixer is definitely fighting through. I'll tell you that right now. She's fighting. She's a fighter. All right, let's get spoons. got these tiny little spoons. They're like little teaspoons. They're adorable. But we're going to obviously do bigger ones. I don't know if I should just use the big spoons. Nah. Okay. Because I want these to be shareable for like the max amount of people. I'm taking them to an event tonight. Like not crypto related event. And I want to make sure I could feed as many folks as possible. Okay. Got it. Let's get all the dough out of this one. So basically what we're doing right now is just scraping. We're just scraping. Having a good old time. Alright, let's get this good. Okay. Beautiful. Okay. Throw this one in the wash. Now let's go over to the other one, just so you guys have an idea. This is what it looks like. There you go. This is the little dough. You're gonna bake some chocolate chip cookies too? Go off, Mama Shadow. Get after it. Okay. All right, there we go. We're pushing through here. We're pushing. Oh, I just realized you can't even see what I'm doing. Let's get this out of the way. Okay. Perfect. Move this. Okay, now you can see what's going on. People are excited. Are you guys excited for the cookies? I'm excited for the cookies. I haven't had my own cookies in a long time. Probably, I don't know, 3 months, something like that. I baked them, I'm going to say March. So I guess it hasn't been that long. But it's been a long time since a cookie stream, I'll tell you that. Okay. Does someone recall when my last cookie stream it was? Can anybody tell me when that was? All right. Cool. All right, I did the best I could do with this one. All right. Let's get them onto the trays. So let's move back a little bit so you guys can see. All right, beautiful. Ooh. All right. All right, just trying to get the borders clean around there so that way there's no stray dough. We try to use all the dough. You leave no scraps, you feel. Try the cookie dough to make sure it's good. I already did. It's good. We're going to keep going, though. We're going to keep going. So I have these little, like, tiny teaspoons. I don't know if you can tell the size, but I try to do just over more than a teaspoon in a cookie. So I'm going to show you so you guys can see. I try to do 3 across, 4 down. So I try to get a decent amount of cookies in one tray and space them out to where they don't go over each other. But this cookie shouldn't be much bigger. It should probably just be a little bit bigger. So as you bake, you kind of get a better idea. You kind of get a better idea of like what it looks like and how much space you need on the tray. But I'll show you my finished results so you can take a screenshot or whatever you want to do. So you guys could just see. You can always go back to this replay and rewatch what I did. But yeah. Okay, we have 2 cookies on the tray. So basically, we're just filling these up now. We're just going to get the trays traying. And if you want a thicker, obviously bigger cookie, then you could do 2 in one row and just basically almost double the teaspoon. And then you'll get like a really chewy, like thicker cookie. But it's going to be always like pretty soft in the middle. Like, that's why I don't do my cookies super tiny or super flat, because I need, like, if I'm eating a cookie, like, I'm not trying to eat, like cookie flavored paper, you know what I mean? Like, I need a little bit of a bite, but also not too thick. You know, I like my cookies just right, in my opinion. Everyone has a different opinion on what their cookies want to look like. But, oh, look at the cookie technique. Yeah, I've never used a scooper because I kind of just like being almost in control of the situation. And controlling the size of the cookie is very important to me. So it's quite simple. I mean, it's just kind of, at this point, it's muscle memory for me because I've just done it for so many years. I think I've been baking these cookies for almost 10 years. As crazy as that sounds, I'm old. I think I started baking when I was in junior high or high school, something like that. But I've learned how to make these like a long time ago. Mostly because when I was in high school and everything, I used to bring, I think it was probably middle school most likely, but I used to just bring cookies into school to try to make friends, you know, bribe them, say, be my friend for a cookie. And a lot of people liked the cookies, so I would just give them to people who didn't even like me. They didn't even like who I was, but they knew when I brought cookies, it was serious business. So, like I said, no dough to spare, guys. We need to be on point. And also, you want to try to maintain consistency with the size of the cookies, because then obviously it's not going to bake evenly. I also rotate. We'll get to that later. All right, beautiful. Cookies are coming together. This one's a little large. Let's take away from that. Maybe give to this little guy on the edge a little bit. There we go. Beautiful. All right, we're on to our final row of cookies. I'm just moving all these up a little bit. Okay. Okay. There we go. Also, don't put them too close to the edge either, because then the edges of the pan are really hot, and it's just going to fry the sides of your cookie. I love cookies. They're so simple. They're so easy. What's the best thing to drink with cookies? Oh, milk, 100%. 100%. Like, I never really drink milk, but I always have to have a cup when I'm eating cookies. Like, no way. A cold glass, and if you reheat the cookie, which, with my cookies you don't really need to do because they stay soft for a pretty long time. But nice warm cookie, fresh baked with a cup of milk, nothing beats it. Absolutely nothing beats it. Also with the brownie too. Brownies are really good. Hot with a cup of milk. Maybe a scoop of ice cream too if you're feeling like an a la mode type vibe. Yeah, that's so good. Okay. Last cookie in this tray. And then we are going to get it going. We're going to get it going. Okay. These need to move up. Okay, beautiful. These cookies are beautiful in every single way. All right, let me take away from this one just a little bit. Drop that dough in there. Okay, I'll show you the tray in just a minute. I just want to make sure they're nice and beautiful. I just really want them all to be the same size so they cook evenly. But here we go. So you guys, like I said, are right in front of the oven, so I got to move y'all over just a little bit back to where we originally were. So these are the cookies so far. They don't look perfect in the scoop, and they're not going to be perfect when they come out, but I like them the way they are. And yeah, I'm really excited. Just want to move these up. For some reason, my heart is saying to move them, so I'm moving them. Okay, beautiful. So again, not too close to the edge, spread out enough there to the point where they won't touch. And yeah, let's put them in the oven. We're going to put 4 minutes in this way, and then in 4 minutes I'm going to rotate them this way, leave them baking for another 3. Do I coat the tray? No. I have non-stick pans. You can find them on Amazon, Farberware. And they're non-stick, so I don't put anything on there. They come out well on their own. But of course the trays are clean. Trays are nice and clean. Let's do a little timer for 4 minutes. Then we're gonna flip it for 3. We're on to our next tray. Have a good one, David. Have a good one. Italian family holidays, pretty much this is the vibe, you know, like everyone makes something different, but there's one main host, and yeah, I hope to be a main host. I want everyone, like when I'm older or whatever, even now, I very much want people to come to my place and I will be your host. So I'm thinking of doing like a Friendsgiving this year, a little Thanksgiving with friends. And that was so good. A little Friendsgiving. Bake some cookies the day before, get a little Twinkie, and eat with some friends. That's kind of my vibe, what I'm thinking for this year, depending on my friends and their work schedules. Because a lot of my friends are frontline workers. They're like important people and stuff. It's crazy. Healthcare workers, you know, just a bunch of important people without telling you too much about it. But yeah, okay. So we have our second tray of cookies going, 3 minutes on the first rotate. Cookie pro tip, rotate. Well, I would rotate them like basically halfway through their baking. So for me, it's depending on the cookie size. It's about 8 minutes on the low end, 7 to 8 minutes on the low end for the baking. So I try to do it like in between. So the first throw in, like when you first put in the tray, 4 minutes, and then 3 to finish it off. But because these cookies are a little bit smaller, I have to keep an eye on them. I'm also going to put on my oven light. Beautiful. Okay. But the rotation is key, guys. Every oven that I've used ever has cooked unevenly. So one side bakes a little bit more than the other, or whatever the case may be. I don't know, gravity or something. All I know is that when I rotate, it works. So we're just going to go with that. Words can't bring me down. I know Randi back when she was baking cookies. Listen, man, I'll be baking cookies for the rest of my life. Don't you worry. Don't you worry. I'll never stop baking cookies. I try to cook almost every day. I don't really post what I cook all the time. Only when it's like ASMR, like sizzling steaks, which I just bought steak today when I went to go grab a few extra things for cookies. And I'll be making that tomorrow, so watch out for my ASMR video. Tonight for dinner, though, I am making a beef stir fry. I made a chicken stir fry over the weekend or last week. That was delicious, let me tell you. And so for the beef stir fry and the chicken stir fry, I do use different sauces though. So for the chicken stir fry, it's more of a glaze. And for the beef stir fry, it's more like liquidy. If I can explain it that way. The oven temp is 375, actually. 375. My oatmeal cookies, I do 350. But for the chocolate chips, 375. I mean, you could do 350. It's just probably going to take longer. But 375 is the magic number for me, at least. And it also depends, like, on your altitude. Like, if you're, like, higher up, I think you need to use more flour or less flour. I can't remember. But the altitude matters for the oven temp and the amount of flour that you use. All right, 5 seconds until our first rotation. Okay. Let's do our first rotation, friends. Really quickly, hot tray, but this is what they look like right now. Obviously, they are not done. Another 3 minutes. We'll keep watch. Usually it's 3.5 minutes, but you gotta eyeball it. See how you feel. All right. We're almost done with this tray, so we're just gonna do as many trays as possible to try to just keep things constantly flowing. But I'm definitely gonna have to use my 4th tray, I think. We'll see. Try to bake as many cookies as possible, man. As many as possible, but still maintaining the texture factor that I like. You're 6 feet tall. Does that matter with the cooking time? That's actually so funny, dude. It's not your height that matters. It's the altitude of your oven that matters and where you're cooking. Okay, so if you're on a mountain, That's the difference. Versus me, that's basically on ground level. So it all matters, my friend. It all matters. It's all a science at the end of the day. This is all science. All right. We are almost done with this tray. Let's do our final cookie for it. Okay, there we go. Perfect. Okay. Beautiful. Yay! All right, our second tray is done. And again, usually I usually play like music and stuff while I do this, but I'm gonna get copyrighted. They already got demonetized on my stream from Friday. Brooklyn, I used to be from there, not anymore. Let's see, we got Crypto Princess in here. Hello. All right, 1 minute until we have to switch our tray. Take it out. Hopefully it'll be done. I also have a drying rack, or not drying rack, cooling rack. Thanks for sharing the cookie techniques. I got you, Peace. I could probably make more videos of me cooking, to be honest. So I've been thinking about it, but I don't know if people really want to see that, what the vibe is, you know. But this is my cooling rack. It's very cute, very nonchalant. And I'm probably just going to put that on the side over here. It's in my oven. Get this oil out of the way. Perfect. Okay. So my cooling rack is right here. She's just going to hang out. And there we go. Okay. So 3, 2, 1. Let's get our cookies are not done yet. They look a little too undone. So I'm gonna put a timer for 1 more minute. See, it's like the battle is when the cookies aren't completely done yet, they have the brown ring around the outside. So it's starting to get crispy on the bottom. So you don't want to burn the bottom. You still want the bottom to be like kind of soft but crunchy at the same time. Now, when the top it looks almost like a little liquid, obviously it ain't done yet. So let's wait. Oh gosh, guys, we got Bao. Guys, Bao is in the chat. Everyone say hello to Bao. Do we have 100 likes? Can we get 100 likes on the cookie stream on YouTube? Can you guys let me know if we're vibing? I have a cookie baking shirt. I honestly don't know where my aprons, like my branded aprons are. I have to find them. That was also something I couldn't find after I moved. Let's see. Another few seconds, and I'm going to take these out. You got to be on watch. These cookies will burn. It's like the temperature, like it's like perfect, and then it burns in a matter of 10 seconds. It can make a big difference. Big difference. What, you also you called him fried Bao? What does that even mean? What does that even mean? Is it because he's burnt, like he's fried in the head? That's probably right. No apron. Why did YouTube change your name? Because YouTube wants handles, not names. For some reason. Don't ask me why. I'm just a user of the tube. All right. I'm still not loving this. I need another few seconds. So how's it going? That's the fried all day. That's actually so funny. That's actually so funny. You guys are too funny. Guys, please smash the likes. How many likes do we have on this stream? Let's see. We have 94 likes. Can I get 95 now? Can I get 100 likes, please? 5 more likes on YouTube? All right. These should be done now. Yeah, okay. We're going to go with this. We're going to go with it. Okay. Guys, fluffy cookies. They're so fluffy. They're so fluffy and cute. Honestly, my heart says to leave them out because they're still hot and they'll probably keep baking on the tray for another minute. So while those cool off, we're going to put the next tray in. And then dough up the next one. All right, there we go. Tray number 2 in the up. Now, I want you guys to see this. This is what we're looking at right now. I don't know if the lighting or anything really does this justice. I don't think the camera really does it justice. I feel like the camera almost makes them look greasy, but they're not greasy. They're like actually so perfect right now. I'm so happy. All right. So we got the cookies chilling. We're going to work on this tray while these cookies are cooling off. And then I'll take them off this tray, put them on the cooling rack, and from there, I'm going to put them in a Tupperware. Hold on. Nice little Tupperware, then close them up and take them later. One smell-o-vision. Dude, I wish you guys could smell this right now. Whoever walks into this apartment or even buy this place is going to smell cookies. So hopefully it spreads throughout the whole building because we know that, maybe you might need it. All right, let's do this. We're going to keep going. All right, let's keep going. Again, try to scrape off the sides as you go. Try to collect as much dough as possible so that way we don't waste any. We got to have a technique about it. All right. Beautiful. Like I said, you could probably make your life easier by getting a scooper. I don't care for that, to be honest. I don't really care for it. I'd rather do it myself. I feel like I'm old school like that. I'm old school, you know what I mean? Okay. Let's do this tray. I can't wait to show you guys the cookie and open it up for you guys so you can see the chocolate and everything and see why I like the whole chocolate chip, the big chocolate chip, like the regular size, not the minis. I really do not like the minis, guys. That's one message you could get from today. No minis. Yeah, you could use, because this is a non-stick tray and everything, you could use a little spatula like this. That's what I'm going to use at least. Because honestly, I could go and touch the tray right now. Where can you see my hand up here? See? They come off already. I just let them cool on there for a few minutes so that way the cookie doesn't flop when I move it. I can't even move them right now. Because I try to wait until the first rotation of the next tray is over, but it's fine. Let's do it. Okay. How can I adjust this? I think this is fine. So, key things here. This onto the dry rack. We have a minute until I gotta rotate, so let's make this quick. Okay. And also, a lot of people try and they'll reuse this tray that I'm taking the cookies off of and bake with another round of cookies. No, you gotta fully wash it and use it again. Every time I've tried to reuse a tray, the cookies burn. So I don't like it. So if you're gonna reuse the tray, I don't suggest that. Just go ahead and wash it and use it again. I try to order 4 trays and keep it at 4 trays if I could with the size of the cookies, just so I don't have to rewash them and do it again, but kind of is what it is at that point. All right. Oh, these cookies are so cute. So cute. Okay. Let's rotate this batch. Oh, okay, move this rag out of the way. Okay. All right, let's do a rotation, friends. Just to give you a refresher, this is what they look like. We're rotating them. Let's do that. Okay, perfect. Put 3 minutes on those when they'll realistically probably take 4, but we're being conservative here. All right, so just a little update for you guys. Cooling rack is cooling. They should be cool because I took them off the hot tray, so obviously it takes away some heat. They'll be cool by the time this rotation's done. And that way I take the fresh tray out, move this old one, and put those cookies in a Tupperware. So because this is still warm, I'm going to move this to the sink. All right. Beautiful. Stone of bakeware. I'm going to have to, can you put that in the Discord so I can look it up? I need some stone bakeware. I like to have good equipment in the kitchen. I try my best. Oh, come on. What happened? Oh, my thing is glitching out. 1 second, guys. Let's fix this. There we go. Perfect. Okay. Don't mess up our angles. Okay. Moving on. We're going to keep doing this. I think we're going to use just the 4th tray, and that's it. I don't think I have to rewash one and use it again. That's good. This is good. That's bullish. That's bullish, friends. Okay. So yeah, each tray I try to get a dozen cookies out of there, just so you guys have that in mind. So 4 rows of 3, so you guys can do the math. Beautiful. I hope people like this. I hope people are going to enjoy it. Okay. Moving on. Let's get this tray done. Beautiful. Thanks, Princess. Appreciate you. All right, 1 minute left until I check on these cookies that are in the oven now. And if they're good, I take them out. If not, they wait another minute or so. Okay. Yeah, it looks like we won't be doing a full 4th tray, but they will be looking good. I'll say that for a fact. But once this first batch is fully cool and everything, I'll show you the cookie, and then I'll probably be signing off from there. Just so I don't bore you guys, because it's already been an hour, over an hour. A cookie for your thoughts. I love that. A cookie for your thoughts. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. There we go. I probably could have made these smaller, to be honest. Now I'm feeling a little sad about that, but it's okay. Because I really want to get 4 full trays out of it. But that's fine. It's fine. I'll be okay. I'll be all right. Okay, let's check on these cookies. Yeah, nowhere near. We need another minute. All right, perfect. I think I might have to make this batch smaller, this little tray. I might have to make them smaller because my heart hurts. I need to make more out of this. Yeah, they can't be much smaller than this. All right, that's going to be that. But I did finish this entire tray. Now I'm going to use the 4th for probably only a few cookies, but that's okay. Hello, Joe Harvey. Good afternoon. Also, if you guys send through the PayPal link, it won't pop up on the screen. Yeah, so just throw that in there. Okay. Oh, 108 degrees where you are? Darn, 108 is hot. It's pretty hot here too, I'm not gonna lie. Okay. I think I'm still gonna leave them for another few seconds. Alright, let's see. Yeah, it's 83 by me. It's only cooler because it was raining all day. Am I gonna start a cooking channel? No, probably not. I mean, I could, but that's a whole other workload. You see the love in the cookies? Oh, I'm so happy. Yeah, I really do try to put maximum amounts of love into my cookies. So, all right, let's take these out. Yeah, these are fat. These are fat little things. If only you guys could hear the sizzle from the tray right now. Okay. Alright, next tray is in. Setting a timer for 4 minutes. Now I think I could show you a cookie. Oh, this is the cooking channel. It's true. Anthony Palladino. Hello, Papa Palladino. All right, guys. Now for the final reveal. What cookie should I show you? There's so many cute ones here. Okay. This one looks the most perfect. Now, this is my little cookie. A little chocolate chip action. I feel like the camera just really, it doesn't look like this in real life. It really doesn't. Okay. Well, I wanted you guys to see the chocolate in there. Yeah. Okay. Ready? Ready? The major reveal. Yeah. Look at this. Like, this is the texture I want in the cookie. Like, it's moist. It has, like, a bite to it. You know what I mean? Like, it's just... Let's do a little bite test off of this cookie. Okay. Look how melty it is in there. Oh shoot. Oh shoot. Guys, this is good. Ooh. You see the melty in there? And they stay, the chocolate chips stay melty like this for about a day. I don't know how. I don't know the science on that. I'm going to wrap this in a little paper towel and nibble on it after. But overall, that's my cookie adventure. I'm almost done. I'm basically done here. I have this one tray in the oven. This one over here is cooling off. And I'm now putting the dough on my last tray. And that's pretty much all. Then I'm going to make dinner later. What time is it? Still 3 o'clock. Maybe I do have time to do a quick gym session too. Because I try to start cooking by, I don't know, I got to probably start cooking 4:45. So I could get out the door in time today. But here we go. Even though this tray, by the way, only has 3 cookies on it, I still am going to rotate it. Still going to rotate the tray because it does matter. At least in my heart it does. But we have scraped the barrel. It is done. We have these cookies. Can you see them? These tiny little things. Look how cute they are. Look at all these cookies. We're going to put them in a little container now. Let's get them in the container. There we go. There we go. Okay. So, let's get these in the container. Oh, I love this so much. Yes, I know there's going to be crumbs under this tray. Should I have put paper towels down or another tray under it? Probably. Probably. I'll say that right now. But it's going to be okay. You know what? These aren't hot, so I'm just going to wash my hands and use my hands to pick them up. Oh, oven. Oven is beeping at me, guys. Okay. Hold on. We're doing a rotation, guys. We're doing a rotation. Yeah, the right side, I feel like bakes definitely faster than the left. Okay. Hands are washed now. We're going to put cookies in my container. So that way I can bring them out later. I'm so excited. Okay. So here we go. We got our cookies. We have another 2 trays to put in here, like 2 1/4 trays to put in here. And so that's pretty much what we got. That's pretty much what we got, guys. We've been baking here for 1 hour, 15 minutes. And yeah. There we go. Now this tray is still hot. we're gonna move the cookies from here onto the drying rack. Or I don't know why I keep saying drying rack, cooling rack. Probably use my hands too, because they're really not that hot. Or maybe I'm just risk adverse to hot. But also, when the cookies are warm like this, you have to be really careful about placing them, only because they could, like when I pick them up, they want to like crumble and cape in almost. So the spatula, if you're not, careful, you should probably just use a spatula instead, just so you don't break your cookies. Because then people are going to be like, oh my gosh, you mulled your cookie and tried to feed me with it. No. We need people to be happy. People eat with their eyes, guys. People eat with their eyes. And if it looks good, then they're going to like it. Pretty much it. Presentation is everything, kiddos. Presentation is everything. Gotta get the technique down. You feel? There we go. So there you go. We got another batch on the cooling. I flipped one. No, it fell on the tray. It's still on the tray, so it's fine. But yeah, we don't go because the cookie flipped over. No. Oh, you're joking? I knew you were joking. You tried to trick me. All right, this tray's a little hot, so what I'm gonna do is move it away from me so I can take out this tray when it's done. I love the little burnt crumbs that are left on the tray. Little burnt crumbs. But yeah, I always try to be cautious about everything because I am feeding other people. Even if I feed myself, I'm not trying to hurt anyone, make anyone have a little tummy, So, yeah, that's pretty much what I got. I have my cookie that I'm ready to eat. And I'm a happy camper. I'm not gonna lie. I'm a very happy camper. So let me rotate, or actually take these out. Another minute on these. So, cookies are made. Hopefully people are happy later. That's what I'm rooting for. I'm also rooting for love and happiness for the world. And hopefully we get there. We are going to get there. We're all going to make it, friends. So thank you for joining me on my cooking expedition. I'm so happy, so blessed to be here and to be able to make cookies for you. So I really hope you enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed me baking. I do try my best to bake good things. And especially when I cook, I really want what I cook to taste good and to look good too. I'm a perfectionist with most of what I do, and especially when it comes to food. It's like a love language of mine. Like, I love to make food for people and make them happy. So that's my ultimate goal. Hold on. Let's take these cookies out. Whoa, these are little fluff balls. They do end up like defluffing as they cool, but last tray is going in. Beautiful. Perfect. So guys, overall, I appreciate every single one of you. I hope you guys are having a good day. I hope, if anything, this made your day better. I tried my best with the live stream, the lighting, the audio, the bacon. So yeah, I really hope you guys like it. Thank you so much for joining today, and I hope this satisfied the cookie stream craving y'all have been having. But I'm out of here. I'm gonna go clean up and do all the boring things that people don't care about seeing. And so thank you guys for coming. I appreciate every single one of you. If you haven't yet, I beg of you, smash the like, subscribe to the channel, share it out with friends, comment your favorite cookie after this live stream ends, and have a beautiful day. I'm sending love to every single one of you. Peace. Mwah.